the Department of Sport, Arts and Culture is running a campaign to encourage South Africans to lead a healthy and active lifestyle through involvement in sport. Let's check up now on a boot camp concerning this particular campaign. That's taking place at the Thohoyandou Botanical Gardens in Limpopo. My colleague Mahlatse Phaladi is there. We're across to him live. Mahlatse, okay, good morning to you. Quite a good start for you. I was hoping that our camera colleague who's working with you would be able to show us your running shoes. I hope you're participating in the activities there. I'd certainly love to do so. What's happening there?
Yes, a very good morning to you, Griselda, and to our SABC viewers. I can tell you, you are right. We arrived here at 7 o'clock in the morning, and already me and my colleague were to keep up, with the marathon that was launched here this morning. This was a 4-kilometer marathon that was initiated from here at the Thohoyandou Botanical Garden, just around town. And I can tell you, the young were here, the old were here, and I can tell you, Griselda, my shoes are just as dirty as you can see them right now. And after that, Griselda, we came here where we are at this exact spot, and I can tell you, we did aerobics here, and it was another hectic exercise, I can tell you. But beside that, Griselda, let me tell you exactly what is happening at this moment. This is a campaign that we understand was launched by the National Department of Sports, Arts and Culture back in 2015, and it has been moving from province to province, and the sole purpose of this, we were told that is to promote healthy lifestyle, But Griselda, let me not even dive deeper into this matter, because I have an official here from the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture. She is the head of marketing from the National Department. I'm just quickly gonna talk to her just to get a gist of what is this program all about. Naniki Malesa, thank you very much for joining us. You initiated this campaign back in 2015. Since then it has been going from province to province. Can you tell us, have you managed some of the achievements that you've managed to have with this particular campaign?
Absolutely. Thank you so much for the privilege, and good morning to all the viewers at home. It is indeed a privilege to be running this campaign. As we all are aware, we've got challenges with obesity and sedentary lifestyle in this country, and most of the world as well. And I think it's been exacerbated by COVID-19 and its impact of restrictions at the time when we're not allowed to be as agile and mobile as we are prone to. So what we are sitting with now in terms of achievements is intended against our target. Our target is that by 2030, 50% of South African audiences should be physically active regularly. Right now, when we look at the contributions that we are having both physically and also online, we are seeing a contribution of about 11 million conversations that are taking place around the hashtag I Choose to Be Active, the campaign that is at 365 days intended to amplify what you've just spoken to, encouraging South Africans to be physically active.
Naniki, you talked about encouraging healthy lifestyle among the people. Today you are here in Limpopo in particular. This is a province that is vastly rural. There are some people in this area, in this province who live under poor conditions. How are you going to ensure that this particular campaign, even reach those people in the rural areas who can, afford, this healthy lifestyle?
Absolutely, and I think that's the very reason why we are here. When we select communities with the assistance of the provinces, we truly do want to go to marginalized communities where we know that the inclination and the understanding of being physically active is often hindered by, I can't afford the gym, or I don't have a nanny to look after the kids when I'm going to the gym, or I don't have money to transport me to get to the gym. And that's why, the boot camp is really then becoming a community outreach to get to these communities, to show them how easy it is to exercise with your basis.
All right, we do apologize for that. We would have loved to hear more about that boot camp there. Let's go back there again. I think we've managed to re-establish that connection.
Flu. Come in once a week or 2 times a week and join in on these classes that take place for an hour, allowing you the privilege to still have those certified instructors that you saw this morning, exercise with you from the comfort of your home.
Let's talk about, still there in these marginalized communities. There are, people just eat what they can find, just to go by, your traditional African meals, that include your chicken feed and stuff, from this particular campaign. As you reach those people, are you going to speak to that African typical meal that an African person will have?
In fact, we are, with the assistance of the Department of Health, because nutrition is largely based within their space. But there's one thing that the Department of Health have amplified to us in the conversations that we're having with them. One is that when you start encouraging people to be physically active, they then are prone to start revisiting their diet. Second to that, our diet as Africans was originally actually quite healthy. It's when we become modernized, become encouraged to fast food outlets, that in fact we've moved away from the inclination to eat healthy. If we look at the manner within which we used to live and eat vis-a-vis what we're doing now, where we tend to be excited by fast food outlets, it really shows us that by regressing and moving away from the traditional way in which we used to cook our meals, boiling them as opposed to frying them, really and truly we have moved away from the ethos that embraced, a healthy diet and a healthy lifestyle.
Daniki, obviously you've traveled, around some of the provinces. Where to from now? Which province are you going to visit in?
Oh my goodness, everybody keeps asking us that. We're definitely going to the Northern Cape. That's where we are headed in the next quarter, and that's also because of how we select the provinces based on the province that's not hosting a national day in this year is the one that gets selected. So we know Limpopo is not hosting any national day, and we know that the Northern Cape is not hosting any national day, according to the schedule that we've got, and that's where we are headed. We haven't identified the municipality as yet. We will be engaging with the province, and then they'll be able to let us know where within that. But one thing is certain, it will certainly be really a marginalized community, or really speaking to a community that's not necessarily urbanized, because we want those to benefit from this particular program.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Naniki, for your time. Griselda, that was the head of marketing from the National Sports Department, Naniki Malesa, just outlining some of the benefits that they had about this campaign, saying that of course from here on they will be reaching to other provinces. She spoke about Northern Cape, saying that the sole purpose of this campaign is not only to reach those marginalized communities, but to make sure that it spreads across the entire country. And also speaking about the fact of those African traditional meals, saying that they were quite healthy, Griselda, and I think that's a very important aspect that she mentioned there, saying that these fast food outlets that are coming in nowadays are the reason why these diets, you see these diets becoming a problem in our society today. Griselda, let me also mention that we expected the Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture to be here, Natim Tetwa, but we were told when we arrived here that he couldn't make it. And also the MEC here in the province, Tandimaraga, was supposed to be here, but we are alerted that no, she's not gonna make it. As you can see behind me, the campaign has just wrapped up. People are just picking up, and it is the end for the day. And of course, healthy lifestyle from here on continue, Griselda. And even us, going from here, I was just talking to my colleague that going back to our hotel from here, we're actually just gonna walk from here. We're not gonna drive. Yeah, so that we just keep those lifestyle continuing. So from now it's to you, back to you, Griselda.
Yeah, Mahlatse, so what do they say? When are summer bodies made? Summer bodies are made in? Summer bodies are made in?
I didn't get that.
Did you hear that? Summer bodies are made in when?
Summer bodies are made in winter. In winter.
All right, Mahlatse. All right, Mahlatse, thank you very much. All right, I look forward to seeing you and our camera colleague walking back to the office. That's absolutely wonderful that you're also keeping healthy. All the best to you guys, and I look forward to seeing your summer body in a couple of months' time. Thanks indeed. SABC News reporter Mahlatse at the boot camp there. I guess some of our colleagues have the best jobs ever, so we'll see if we can't catch up with them a bit later on as well. Let's move on.